flying out into some more historical battles. This is me and my A6 M2 Racing. Hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please do correct me in the comment box below. I do take constructive criticism on board. But anyway, this is myself and my A6 M2. How have I been getting along with historical battles? Well, I want to put it this way. I've been playing more historical battles than I have been arcade battles. I'm finding a whole lot of fun. And I'm not sure if it's exactly because I prefer this mode over arcade battles, or if it's something fresh. I'm sure you can understand that phenomenon. When you go from something old to something new, you sometimes become a little bit addicted, and you prefer playing over that thing over the older one, due to it just being new. It's fresh. So I can't really tell if I prefer it over arcade battles or not, but I'll tell you guys simply, I'm having a lot of fun. It's a different way to play the game, and going back into arcade battles, I've done it a few times since. Arcade battles just feels like, it almost feels like a notch down in a way. It feels like everything is so much more simplistic. I'm sure you'll feel that if you actually play historical battles a lot, and then suddenly switch on over to arcade. Everything's so much more simple, your planes fly so much smoother. You don't have to worry about being selective with your shots. It's just more tactical in historical battles. But that's what it's all about. Alright, so what am I going to be showing you guys today? The nitty gritty stuff. The juice. What you guys want to be seeing. Well, just some success. Flying out in the Japanese planes. The only planes I've flown out in so far, apart from the Brits, are the Japanese and also the Germans. I haven't really given the Americans a mighty try. Haven't really given the USSR a great try either. Just every now and then a little sporadic thing, but I've been mostly going with the Japanese and the Germans thus far, just to see what they're actually like. And the Japanese, I'm sure you guys know what my playstyle is like. What the hell was that? Almost a mid-air collision, three-way mid-air collision, getting my first kill there. You notice how the guy did a somersault in the air. I'm absolutely loving those effects in historical battle. But flying out with my Japanese planes, they're interesting because I love turn fighting. And in the Japanese planes, you're still going to be doing that in historical battles, just as you are in arcade battles. What I'm a little bit confounded about, maybe you guys can help me here, is what level, what altitude should you be flying at with these planes? A lot of times when I'm in German fighters, for example, I'll go up about 5 kilometers in the sky because I'm an energy fighter. When I'm in this plane, I don't know what role I'm supposed to be in, to be honest with you. I'm sort of thinking maybe a lot of times I'll just hover around 3,000 meters or so. Maybe that's a good one. And see what comes out of that. The only people I've taken on is the USSR. So it's not like I've had to really take on energy fighters in terms of the BF-109s. And I imagine if I did, that would be a whole different style of play. But then again, Japanese versus Germans, I don't think that's going to happen in historical battles. USSR can totally understand it. USA can totally understand it, but still haven't taken on the USA. Anyway, one point that I really wanted to bring up with this match, and you'll notice it happens quite a few times here. Maybe it's going to be a bit frustrating for you. Like this one, for example. This guy's got a clear shot on killing this PE-3. Set him on fire. Most likely going to be getting the kill for it. And you might be screaming at me, why are you trying to kill steal him? Why are you trying to do that? That's terrible. You're one of these people that adds to this whole hated business of kill stealing. Well, to be honest with you guys, I'm sort of the person in arcade battles, you know, I hate kill stealing. But in historical battles, I almost consider it a little bit differently. Okay, but this is going to be a matter of opinion. Maybe we can agree, maybe we can't. But in historical battles, you got one plane that you're flying out with. That's your one plane. If somebody's going after a target, that target could easily still turn around if they're not critically damaged. They could still turn around, and even if they are critically damaged, they could turn around and get a few shots off on you. And there's always that potential there. So I find that kill stealing, while yeah, it can still be a bit irritating in historical battles, I think it's something that you more so should be able to get away with. You've got one plane. It's not like arcade battle where you've got as many planes as you like. Maybe you can take some shots from an enemy plane and just be a bit moralistic, I suppose. But all these planes that you're trying to take on in a historical battle, you know, one plane, one life to live. It's hardcore mode. Just kill the enemies as soon as you possibly can. Move from target to target, from one opponent to the next. That's the way that I see it, okay? Doesn't mean it's set in stone, doesn't mean that applies to you guys, but that's just my opinion. Alright, so a whole bunch of skirmishing going down along the side. You've seen the Yak 7 do a diving run there, and he's just far too speedy now. I'm not sure if he's going to be turning around at the moment. It looks like he's going to be going for our teammate here. The other planes are far back. He looks like he's going to be going for our teammate. But he's still speeding away. Not going to be able to catch up to him unless he turns around. And this might be the very low opportunity that we need right now to do it. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm actually platooned up with one of my, or squatted up. Why am I talking about World of Tanks here? Squatted up with one of my good old friends, David. It's always good to have a wingman support you. Here we go. First little engagements. Just shooting him with what rounds I have left. Look at my MG. I don't have any cannons. Only MG fire to work with. All I'm doing right now is just trying to scare him. Just trying to damage him as much as possible. I think he doesn't have the potential to turn on me if he wants to. I think he ran out of all of his MG, all of his cannons, and then he just started turning around and going back to his base. So, thought I'd get a few shots off, get some points, maybe potentially kill him. Didn't manage to do it. And then head on back to base, and this is why I've skipped the clips, because there's no point in me showing you going all the way back to base and then back again. Kind of boring. I can already predict these things. I've got great mental prediction that you guys will probably skip the video right on through, unless you're some hardcore dedicated fan. Then props to you. Anyway, going back into some more engagements here. I think the teams are about even at the moment. I think so anyway. Hope I'm not just pulling that out of my hat. There's lag 3s down here, 2 of them diving down on top of one guy. Notice how I've pulled down my throttle. I had my throttle down to 0 when I'm going down, because I don't want to gain too much speed. I believe that the maximum speed that these Ryzens have is something like in the 500 kilometer range. Oh, looks like he is getting a bit lopsided there. Something like that, 500 kilometers, and you know, you don't want to end up have your wings just explode all over the place due to just going down too fast. Taking out one guy right there, that's a lag 3 gone. So you don't want your wings exploding down too fast, and that's why I always pull that throttle down when I'm doing a dive, no matter what plane I'm using. Also saves some fuel, you know? It makes you not overshoot people as well. So IL-2 joining the fight. David up there, Avderus, my teammate, he's trying to do some engagements. I think he's just getting out of the way of the IL-2. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, coming right around the side. Oh, there we go. I really need to get some more good shots. The cannons are a little bit iffy on this plane because you only have 120 rounds of the cannon. Okay, that's hardly anything. These are 20mm cannons as well. It's not like 30mm for the Germans, with some of them anyway. ME410s, for example, later ones. It's only 20mm cannons, 120 rounds. You gotta be really selective, and that's why I've got, actually on my mouse, I've set my left mouse button to MGs and cannons, and then my right mouse button to just my MGs. So when I don't have a direct fire, kill assist. When I don't have direct fire, I'll just use my MGs. When I'm on something more straight line, more guaranteed, they're a bit closer to me, unleash my cannons and MGs with my left mouse button. Here we go, Yak 7 coming on down, want to engage the fight. Head on engagement, last thing you want to do, and so that's why I'm diving out of the way, heading down. Just dived completely out of the way. He was obviously speeding on down. And look at that big turn he's doing at the moment. Trying to come around him. Maybe I can get this kill. There's a few of us. Yeah, and that's the last guy on their team, I think. If I've seen that fast enough. Oh, he wanted to get me again, but not going to happen. Now here we go. Rather than keeping that circle going and then potentially him having me strike me on the circle in that turn, just doing a roll. Or sorry, not a roll, but a loop. I'm trying to get on top of him that way. Okay, so There's a number of us chasing after him. There's no way he's got escape now. We've got our own BF-109 on our team. I don't think he's going to be able to escape. By the way, what do you guys think about having captured airplanes in this? Do you think it's nice having BF-109s for the Japanese? Do you think it's nice having Fokker Wolves for the... what is it? Is it USSR or is it the Americans? I can't even remember now. Do you think that makes sense? I don't know. You can have two opinions on it. Not really going to throw out my opinion because I'm kind of leeway about it. Don't really mind either or. But there we go. That was the last person down. Didn't even get a kill assist for it. Thought I hit him a few times, but whatever. And the result's just about to come on up. Just a moment here. Yeah, let's go home. So that's 3 kills. Top of the leaderboard by just 9 points. Just managed that slightly. That's 62,000 lions. Whole bunch of rewards on top of that. Bulletproof included. Love it. Great stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this. This is a slight look at the Japanese. I want to do some proper series in historical battles. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, until the next episode, this is Krebs, and I will catch you all later.
Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
He's the last opponent on the team, on their enemy team, and what he's doing, and it's annoying, but it's totally valid tactic, he's retreating, succumbing to his airfield, so that he can get AA support, and god damn it, is it working. I think I actually lost one of my teammates here due to AA. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it.